A lot of federal workers that are going without a paycheck this morning. What are you telling those folks back in Arkansas?
Well, today I'm meeting with President Trump talking about border security. It's imperative that our government does get back to work, but also that our government protects American citizens, and that's what the President's negotiations are with members of Congress. We want our federal employees back to work. We want all the services and opportunities provided to Arkansans, and so we're going to do everything we can to encourage President, members of Congress to get the government running, but also to secure America's borders.
Part of this deal that the White House has offered up, part of this deal that the White House and Congress have been considering includes a host of different options, including more technology, doing whatever they can to shore up the border. If, for whatever reason, that package did not include the wall, would that be enough to get you on board? Is any money going towards border security better than none at all?
Well, I think that we need all money available going toward border security that we can, and that should include a wall, and it should include all the technology. That no one piece of this puzzle is going to solve our immigration crisis. We have had immigration issues for decades, and it's imperative that Congress act now, that they work with the President to protect American citizens. As individuals come over the border, they threaten people not just inside those states bordering Mexico, but it threatens Arkansans. Just this past November, we had an Arkansas officer shot at by an illegal immigrant. Not all immigrants are bad. I want people to understand that. We want people coming to America and coming to Arkansas. However, we must know who those people are, and we must make sure that they follow the law.
Are you worried that this shutdown could go on for months, weeks?
No.
No. Why not?
No, because I do believe that Congress and the President will come to an agreement and will do what's right for Americans. I am hopeful that Democratic Congress, led by Speaker Pelosi, will be rational and come to the table with something to the President that says, let's secure America, while at the same time providing all the services that she needs.
How is the shutdown impacting whatever work that your office would have to do, whether it be with DOJ or any other government services? What impact has it had on the folks back home?
My office has not had an impact with the government shutdown. Again, there are parks and other things across the state that are not being fully utilized at this time, but in terms of the work that we do at the Attorney General's office, it's not being impacted by the shutdown.
The President inviting you here today is important to have a seat of discussion.
Sure.
Does it kind of feel like the states haven't really had much of an opportunity to voice their concern? I know obviously you're here today, and that's great, but you know this fight's been going on now 21 days, and we haven't really heard from the state level.
Well, it's important that all levels are heard, and being the Chief Law Enforcement Officer of the state of Arkansas, to be able to talk to the President again about how our local law enforcement agencies are impacted, whether it's through illegal immigration directly, whether it's through the drug cartels having inroads into our Arkansas communities, which they do right now. We had over 1,200 drug busts in the month of September alone, many of those tied directly to Mexican cartels. And so we must shut down that direct pipeline to our communities, keep our communities in the natural state safe. That's what today's message is going to be to the President. Let's do what it takes to keep Americans safe, because we want beautiful homes and neighborhoods to raise our families.
All right. Well said. Anything else to mention?
That's it.
Okay.